Hello there, it's Mr. Maximo here, Vinny Sandu for the European Cricket Network with a match preview for match 1 of the European Cricket Series Tallinn. So we're taking the show to Estonia this weekend, and the first game of Saturday morning sees the Tallinn Hippos taking on the Tallinn Rising Stars. This game will begin at 6:30 a.m. GMT, which is 8:30 a.m. in Central Europe. It's 12 noon in India, and as always, you can catch the action right here on the European Cricket Network on our website, www.ecn.cricket, or on our YouTube channel. You can also catch the action on the Indian subcontinent on Fan Code. If you're in the UK or Ireland, you can catch us on Free Sports. So it certainly will be an interesting weekend there in Estonia. If you don't already, why don't you follow us at European Cricket, because there's so much happening in the world of European cricket. So follow us on social media, or you can follow me, Mr. Maximo. So why don't we turn our attention to Tallinn? We have T10 cricket all weekend. We have 10 matches there, 6 very competitive teams, and they all are capable of doing well in this tournament. There are 2 groups of 3, so each team will play 2 preliminary matches, followed by a final series on Sunday afternoon. So I think it will be a very fascinating weekend of cricket indeed. And we have a look at the teams for the first match, the Hippos and the Rising Stars. And let's have a look at some likely lineups. So the Hippos, they've been going okay in the Estonian T20 competition with a 5-3 record. They're currently sitting 3rd. That will be led by their captain, Tim Heath, with Marko Vajak behind the stumps for them. And then the Rising Stars, they are 3 wins, 4 losses to sit mid-table. They're 5th at the moment in the Estonian Premier League. They'll be led by their all-round superstar, Mohammad Shoaib, with Mohammad Riaz to be their wicketkeeper. Well, I really have enjoyed learning a little bit more about some of these players, and I bring it all to you today in Mr. Maximo's 11 to watch. And for the Hippos, I have super highlighted Stuart Hook. Now, he's an opening batsman, and I like to call him Mr. Muscles, because he's Estonia's leading 6-hitting batsman, and he's coming off a century and a 90 in the last couple of weeks. I think he's really going to relish the shorter boundaries on offer in the ECS, so watch out for him muscling some balls out of the ground this weekend in Tallinn. I've also highlighted their keeper, Marko Vajak. Now, he will bat number 3. He's Estonian born and bred, and he's captained the national team before. He has a pull shot that some think rivals Ricky Ponting's pull shot, so don't bowl short to Marko. He recently knocked up his first domestic century. He's also, of course, the keeper and the vice-captain of the side, so he has a lot of responsibility for the Hippos. In there also, I've got David Robson, the batsman, the left-handed stroke maker who made 2 centuries in Estonia last year. He may also open the bowling for them, as well as another batting option there in Moshe Rahman. I've got the all-rounder, Tim Filer. Now, he's likely to open the batting. He has national coaching experience, and most people think that he's in the top 2 or 3 batsmen in the country. He can bat at a supersonic speed when he's in form, but he has been a bit out of touch recently. So the ECS is a great opportunity for him to see what he can do and really take the shackles off and go for it at the top of the order. Finally, for the Hippos, I've got a bowling option in Kalle Vislapu. He's another native-born Estonian, so it's so fantastic to have some native-born Europeans in the European Cricket Series. He opens the bowling for the national team, and he's also useful for some quick runs down the order if required. For the Rising Stars, I have super highlighted their captain, Mohammad Shoaib. Now, he will open the batting, and he's also a very useful off-spin bowler. I do like with the bat how he can score all around the wicket, so he's not easy to bowl to, and also expect him to feature with his off-spin as an economical option there with the ball for the Rising Stars. I've also got a batsman there, Maidul Rifat. Now, he's likely to bat number 4 for them, as well as an all-rounder in Shabin Al-Din. He'll bat number 3, and he also bowls some leg spin, and he really gives the ball a rip, so he's difficult to get away if he gets it right. So I really look forward to watching Al-Din bowl those leg spinners this weekend in Tallinn. Finally, I've got some bowling options there for the Rising Stars in Miraz Mahbubul. Now, he'll open the bowling, and he's also a useful pinch-hitting option for his captain if required with the bat. Finally, I've got Mamun Manan making up my 11 to watch. So, what a weekend it promises to be. And what a few weeks we've had on the European Cricket Network with these European Cricket Series, getting lots of attention from all around the world with this T10 format, so dynamic, so many close finishes as well over the past few weeks. We really have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly of cricket over the last few weeks, but we certainly have seen some highlights. Now, just to let you know what is coming up over the next few weeks, on the next couple of weeks, I should say. Of course, we've got this Estonian tournament this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. Then we do have the week off to catch our breath somewhat, but we will be busy preparing further European Cricket Series. So we'll be back on Saturday, the 1st of August in Reykjavik, Iceland. So it's the first time we've seen Icelandic cricket on the European Cricket Network. That's next Saturday and Sunday, the 1st and 2nd of August. And then we'll be in Malmo, Sweden. So back in Sweden on Monday, the 3rd of August for another 5-day European Cricket Series. So wherever you are around the world, make sure you lock in those dates and join us on the European Cricket Network for lots of fast-paced European Cricket Series action. So talking about this game between the Hippos and the Rising Stars, well, both these teams have players that can win the game for their team. And so I really am fascinated to see these two face off against each other. And really all of the 6 teams this weekend in Tallinn do have a shot at the title. And it'll be very interesting to see who adapts best to the shorter boundaries in the T10 format and just basically has the right tactics to succeed there in Estonia. I do like Tallinn United. I do think Tallinn Stallions as well have a very good side. So really, pick your team on Saturday and cheer them all the way to the finish line on Sunday. See if they can raise the trophy there in Tallinn, Estonia in the European Cricket Series. But as far as this game goes between the Hippos and the Rising Stars, I have predicted the Hippos to win the tournament opener. Now, the Rising Stars have several players who could single-handedly take away the game from the Hippos, but I do think that the Hippos have a good mix of experience and youth, and they do have the sort of players that will really excel in the 10-over format. And I think they'll be led at the top of the order by Stuart Hook, or as I call him, Mr. Muscles. I think that he's been in great form and he could be unstoppable if he gets going in the T10 format. So that is my prediction, but I do think it'll be a close game. It's not a foregone conclusion by any means. So we hope you enjoy all the action here on the European Cricket Network this weekend. Just a reminder, we do have the week off. This is actually our 60th match preview show. So thank you to everyone for your support. And thank you to everyone at European Cricket for their support in helping me put together these shows. We hope you're enjoying them out there. So we'll see you next week, probably on Friday, for another match preview show for that Icelandic tournament in Reykjavik, starting Saturday, the 1st of August. But before then, wherever you are in the world, find a chair, strap yourself in, because it's going to be a very exciting weekend of action there in Estonia. But for now, this is Mr. Maximo for the European Cricket Network saying enjoy the game, and we'll see you next time on ECN.